5 things you should never do in New York City. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you should never do in this city if you want to have a good time and stay out of trouble. 5 things you should never do in New York City. 1. New York City is a bustling metropolis with plenty of exciting entertainment and sights to experience. However, it's important to stay safe when you're exploring the city. To avoid becoming a target of pickpockets, never wear flashy jewelry or carry expensive items while out in public. This includes watches, cell phones, cameras, wallets, purses and other items that may contain money or valuable information. Even if you don't think anyone will notice the jewelry you are wearing or the item in your pocket or bag, it's still important to take precautions because pickpockets in NYC can be surprisingly skilled at spotting these things. Therefore, it is always best to keep valuables in a secure place when you are out and about. Additionally, be mindful of people who could be following you and remain aware of your surroundings at all times. If you ever feel unsafe or uncomfortable, head for an area populated with other people and contact the local police for assistance. By paying attention to these simple tips, you can enjoy all that New York City has to offer without risking becoming a victim of crime. 2. It is important to never attempt to touch or feed the animals that may be found in a city. Not only are there stray cats and dogs, but in some areas, there can even be foxes, badgers, raccoons, and other wild animals. These animals can be carriers of dangerous diseases such as rabies, which can be life-threatening for humans if contracted. Additionally, feeding the animals could attract other animals that are more aggressive and may pose a threat towards people. It is therefore advised to try and avoid contact with any wild animal as much as possible, to prevent getting hurt or sick. The best way to protect oneself from these potential threats is to remain vigilant while walking around in the city and also to keep pets away from free-roaming animals. Furthermore, it is important to remember that most cities have dedicated animal control divisions who are responsible for protecting people from harm caused by wild animals in urban settings. They often establish traps or suggest specific precautions so that the public can interact safely with wildlife. Therefore, if you ever find yourself in a situation where an animal needs assistance or feels threatened by your presence, then it is recommended to contact them instead of attempting to intervene directly. 3. One of the most common things that people do when visiting a city is to take part in sightseeing activities like walking tours and exploring local attractions. However, it is essential to be aware of your surroundings and not wander off into unfamiliar or isolated areas. This means avoiding shortcuts through backstreets or alleys, as these can often be dangerous pockets of criminal activity. It is also important to never leave anything valuable unattended, even for a few minutes, as thefts do occur and it is very difficult to retrieve stolen items from a busy city like New York. 4. It is important to never attempt to drive a vehicle in the city if you do not have the necessary experience or training. Driving in New York can be extremely difficult and confusing due to its complex network of streets, highways, and bridges. Additionally, traffic jams can occur very frequently during rush hour periods and road rage incidents are also quite common. Therefore, if you want to get around the city quickly and safely, then it is advised to take advantage of public transportation such as the subway, bus or taxi services. 5. Lastly, it is important to never attempt to buy or sell illegal substances in New York City, as this can lead to a range of criminal charges. Not only is it dangerous to be involved in the sale or purchase of narcotics, but also it could put you at risk of becoming a victim of violent crime. Therefore, if you are looking for something exciting and fun to do while in New York, then it is advised to look for activities that are legal and safe. There are numerous attractions, restaurants, clubs, galleries, and other places of interest that you can explore without the worry of becoming involved in any illegal activity.